All right, Luke, I'm ready to see my car. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the vlog. I'm Sean, this is Dream Cars Daily, and I'm off to get the Lambo wrapped. I ended up spending way too much time on the coolant leak yesterday and couldn't get it up to Luke, and now it's raining. So, I've got a 60-mile drive in the rain. We're kind of stressing to get everything done, but we're off. Headed to Holland. Time's not on my side, but we got things to do. Luke, I have a key for you.
Sweet.
I have a Lamborghini for you.
Got ourselves some vinyl.
Yeah, we got some vinyl. That's all you get to see for right now, right here. So yep. I'll leave the car with you, and it's going to be a 4-day mad dash.
Yep.
You got this.
We got like maybe 5 other projects we're trying to balance, so we just got to knock this out.
What's up, everyone? It's time to go get the car. It's been 3 days? 3 days. 4 days. It's been 4 days since I dropped the car off, but Luke's had basically 3 days to work on it. He killed this wrap. He told me it's going to be ready in like 2 hours, so I'm taking off from the shop, headed up to Holland, grabbed the car, and then you don't know this yet, but we still have a coolant leak. There's one tube I couldn't get to. I was afraid it was an engine out service. It appears that it's not an engine out. I just have to pull the intake manifold, which is still a big job. So that's getting done tomorrow. But today, we're getting the car, we get to see the new wrap, and well, hint. Anyway, yeah, we're on our way. Let's get up to Holland. So I just got a message from Luke that he's gonna be stalled for about an hour, putting on some finishing touches. I was already on my way, but luckily for me, one of my favorite Vietnamese restaurants ever, it's about 2 miles out of the way, so this is an opportunity for me to grab some food. All right, here we are, Deleeuw Design, 9:30 at night, it's crunch time. All right, Luke, I'm ready to see my car.
See it. Still got a little bit more work to do. It's one of those things where something doesn't work, keep going at it.
We've got another war zone in here.
Yep. What do you think so far?
I love it.
Just FYI, everyone, I did cut my finger. I am a rookie. So just don't trust me around knives, or heat guns, or propane torches, which are all within reach.
Which are all part of this job.
Yes, so best plan of action, just make sure you ask that, you know, there's at least one contract installer on the job and not just me. Because if it isn't just me, then, you know, that's kind of a huge liability.
All right, guys, we're putting on the last few finishing touches so we can get this thing out of here. We have a slight casualty, Luke's finger.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I got to play doctor too. I didn't put that on camera, but I was a doctor tonight. Or surgeon. I'll call him. I don't get paid as much as a surgeon. I need a raise. You guys, I want you to go give Luke a follow on Instagram, MIRapper. There'll be a link in the description below. We got to give him a big thanks for working through a cold, knocking this wrap out in 3 days. I know he's running himself ragged, and I know that's why he cut himself, because he's probably dead tired and shouldn't be doing this right now, but we're gonna show him some love and go hit up his Instagram page.
Alright kids, remember, if Luke's laying, no torches, no squeegees, no nothing. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your Lambos, and your Ferraris.
I was worried about that when it's so thin.
Yeah. So if you're looking for someone that doesn't play second plate or finish second, doesn't finish last, but he always finishes the race. I'm your guy. Can't say I finished first though. Maybe this time around we did. Wrapping this car and getting it Saturday, starting Monday night, and trying to balance every other job we've got going on. I'd say that's a feat. And being sick. So I think we're doing pretty well.
Alright, you guys, it's getting late. We've been working on this till late hours. Luke stayed late. I helped him to get this finished up, the last few touches, get the logos and stuff on it. He left some DNA for me on the roof.
Oh
yeah. just a little something extra. So we know you worked on it.
We gotta have some spice.
So we got all new merch. I got 3 shirts and a hat that all match the new wrap. So go check that out at purekalamazoo.com/dreamcars. Go give Luke a follow on Instagram. Check him out on Facebook. He can do this for you. And yeah, I think I'm done here. Worked on the coolant leak. Thought I had it, but right down here. Oh, I'm gonna be leaning over in the engine bay. Wonderful. This guy right here. There's a hose that comes from here, wraps around here, and then hooks to the tank. Yeah, I replaced as much of it as I could, hoped for the best, and best wasn't enough. So, here we are. Now have the upper and lower intake manifold, or upper and the mid, I suppose, off of the car, which was a job, and I also found oil. So, that is going to be, don't die on my way down, would be awesome. This guy right here is going to be leaking. It's a really common issue on these. I assumed, this being as old as it is, it was probably already taken care of. I could not see any evidence of it when doing the inspection. Unfortunately, I was wrong, and I can't get that part today. So, the situation is we're gonna have the coolant leak fixed. As much as I hate to do it, I'm gonna pull that off and see if there's a way to RTV it, because I'm leaving in 14 hours or so, 16 hours, to go to Sema in this car. This all has to be back together, not leaking, and yeah. I should have logged earlier, but kind of dug into this, and as it spiraled and we had issues with, you know, a stupid crush washer that fell down into the valley, and you know, we were trying not to pull that whole intake manifold. We were trying to sneak our way down in there and get to it. There's a little banjo fitting that goes down into that hole, and yeah, the goal was to not get this deep into it, but unfortunately, this is where we're at. It kind of looks like a war zone in here, because we've been at this for 6 hours now, and I see light at the end of the tunnel though, so fingers crossed. I'm gonna get back at this. I'll film a little bit more. I apologize for not filming more, but it, yeah, it's interesting. Doing large repairs is exactly what I wanted to do right before Sema, but that's the situation we're in. This is the culprit. This O-ring right here is pretty much useless. So I have an O-ring assortment coming, and we're going to keep our fingers crossed that that is what we need, or that we can find a workable O-ring in the assortment, because I don't want to be leaking that much oil, and again, have a whole bunch more cleanup to do. Did a really nice job of cleaning up the valley and getting it all pretty, and then pulled that tube, pipe, whatever it is, pulled it, and yeah, got a whole lot more oil now. Alright, so this is where we cross our fingers, because our choices are either it was leaking from there, or it's the filter housing. And the other parts that I tried to call on, they said 2 weeks to get them from Italy. I don't have 2 weeks. We did what we could, and we're gonna hope for the best. If this doesn't fix it, then we get to redo all this when I get back and replace this filter housing. But hey, we've done it once, which means no problem the next time. think we're there-ish. We're there-ish. So I think we just have details to button up, but we've got to get it started, check for leaks. Fingers crossed. We're out of time. It's late, and it's supposed to get between 1 and 3 inches of snow tonight, you know, just for good measure, because I have to drive to Vegas tomorrow. So let's get her fired up, and we'll keep the fingers crossed. I let the car run for about 20 minutes, check for leaks. Everything's clean and dry. We're gonna call that success. Panels are back on. I think that's about all I can do. We're ready for Vegas. And it's late, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. So that means this video's over. Hit the subscribe button, throw me a like, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.